Good morning, good morning, good morning. Look, you caught me. I have wet hair. But this is a happiness experience, isn't it? So it's early in the morning and good morning. So I don't know where we are, but I'm just saying you caught me out. I was so busy prepping for our call today that I didn't dry my hair. But hey, this is real life, right? This is not about being perfect. This is about being present and committing to our 21-day experience. So I'm really great, happy to have you all here. And good morning. I am impressed. I am super impressed to see that we've already got 5 people on the call. So guys, come say good morning. Tell us how you're feeling on this Saturday change of gear because we're not at work. Hopefully you're not at work. And it's day 2 of our experience. So before we get into today's topic, I just wanted to say, how did you get on yesterday? You did a lot of notes. So as I referred to yesterday, the challenge today now is that you're going to start from now on writing 10 things that you're grateful for each day in your journal or your notebook that you've got going forward for the next 21 days. And you know, sometimes we find that we feel a different way, so we'll write slightly different 10 things. Try and mix it up. Try and see if you can use words of how you're feeling today. Some days we're feeling stronger than others, so or happier than others. So use words that really depict where you are right now, but keep them strong, positive, and aligned with the way you want to go and how you want to feel, and less about how you feel. So if you're feeling miserable, don't say I am miserable. Rather say I am becoming happier, or I am focusing on being calm. So you're always focusing and writing down the things that you want to have in your life rather than what you actually have right now. So that's powerful to shift our moods. So yes, 10 every day. Try not repeat them every day, but if you do, that's also good. Make sure they're 10 really empowering I ams, and you will see that shift. So today, it's a very exciting one for me. I know it's only day 2, but it's all around the power of music. And for me, in my experience, music has always been so incredibly powerful. And I would imagine for you as well, you will note that throughout your life, music has played a massive part in linking to events, emotions around how you felt during certain situations. Maybe it was a really happy experience, or a celebration, and you have a song. You have a song for when you left school, your first breakup, your first heartbreak. You know, if you think about music right now for a second, you'll see what a massive part it plays in your life. And I know it's done that for me. Today, in the world we live in, where music is so readily available because of digital and access on mobile phones, and the radio used to be one of the few places we could get music, or our record player or tape deck. But now it's so readily available, you can just stream it. So what we're looking to do here is understand that music can change how we feel really very quickly. And what's good about that is, if you are not feeling empowered or on top of things, if you play a particular song of your own choosing that you know gets you going or gets you feeling good, you can actually, without having to do any work yourself, let the music center into your feeling part of your body, and it will raise your energy, it will raise the way you feel. Now, so the task for today is that you are to go out and research or go through a series of songs that you like, that you love, that make you feel good, and pick one that you're going to aim to play every day as we move through this series. Now, it doesn't have to be played all the time, and it doesn't have to be played at a particular time. But the idea is that you begin to notice when you play it, how it changes the way you feel. So this is partly you learning how your body can shift through a great piece of music, but at the same time, it's also about practicing a level of awareness. So this is how I was feeling, and now I'm going to, and now I feel this way after that song. Does that make sense? And if you have any questions, everybody, just please fire away. Good morning to all our lovely, lovely, lovely participants. It's so incredible to have you here. Morning, Donna. Morning, Isabel. Hello, Karen, Claire, Heidi, Donna, Amanda, Donna again. Oh, Elvis is all the way. Amazing. Um, Heidi, you're glitching slightly. Well, actually, I hope it's your device that's glitching and not you. So, you know, the replay should play out for you perfectly. So, does anybody have a song already in mind that is one that really fires them up? Because one thing you can begin to start doing, if you don't already, is start creating a playlist of songs. Now, as your coach speaking, one of the things that I want you to also place a little bit of awareness on when you pick the songs you pick. Sit down for a moment before you absolutely choose them and just listen to the words in that song from a very, almost, I suppose, an intellectual exercise. Listen to the words and pay attention to what the story is in the song that you are listening to. Because words have power, as much power as music and emotion that links to certain tunes do. Now, if you're listening to a song and it's about the end of a relationship and the person is sad and they're feeling all this emotion or whatever, and you listen to that for 21 days and on, can you imagine the feeling you're going to be creating in your body? Right. I think that is pretty simple to understand. So what we listen to and what we feed our body and mind is what is going to become the experience we have. So with that in mind, even though you might like the tune of a song, check in on the words and see what they say. Because if those words are not words that are of an empowering nature or a happy feeling nature, whatever it is going to be the state that you're going to create. Poet, and I don't even know it. Does that make sense? So guys, do you want to share some songs that you really, really like? Sounds like a Spice Girls song there. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. You know, I have got a whole library of songs. In fact, last night, guess what I was doing? I was in my kitchen. I had a lovely small glass of red wine and I had my music on and I was dancing. So that's another thing you can bring in with your music. And I'm sure a lot of you do it already. But feeling your emotions, whatever they are, through music. And that helps us connect our mind and our body together. And when you can connect mind and body together, you start really connecting with yourself. And that is where we start making a space for our happiness to grow and evolve. And it will be the sort of the box where everything you need you can go and tap into and remove out and use as appropriate along your journey of life. So how does that sound? And how are we doing for time? We've got good time this morning. So I think the task for today is to find that one song, but really think about what it is that was important for you for these 21 days, what it is that you're looking to get out of this experience. Because remember, we're all in a different place. We're all having a different experience right now. And we're all at a different level of mindset and feeling. So some of us maybe are more stressed than others, and other people are happier, but are looking for a different way to experience happiness. So you're in a different state. So go and search that song that really, you know, as you put it on, you want to dance, or you want to just sit down and be calm. You want to slow things down and just be restful. You know, as we said yesterday, we're not all here to be dancing on the tables at the end of this, but we want to feel as though if we wanted to dance on a table, we could. Or if we wanted to just go out in nature, sit down in a lovely space and just be calm with ourselves, that we could go to that place, or we could create it within us by our thoughts, our feelings, and the the sensations we bring around us to put us in that calm place. So music is that powerful thing. And let me just ask you this. Have you seen a Disney movie in your life? I mean, since the beginning of time, Disney has been able to get us to feel emotions on such a deep level that we often forget what the story was about. But the moment we hear the song, it brings those feelings back into our body. Now, that doesn't just happen by accident. They hire some of the top best psychologists in the world to really look at the story they're telling and to find the music and the tones and the flow of the sound to help emote that sense of expression and feeling within us. So when we come out of the movie, we are wrapped in that feeling. So that is the power of music, and that can happen when you listen to classical music or pop music or any genre of music, but whatever resonates with you. So who's up for this challenge? Are you all up for it this morning? Are you enjoying this idea that actually your tasks are easy? They don't require lots of time, but remember, we are building on. So if you actually have written your 10 affirmations for today and you go find your song is found. Okay, you maybe spend a little bit of time doing that, but now it's there, and tomorrow you just have to press play. So put it somewhere where it's easy to find and you can just press play. And then just spend time thinking about how you feel while you listen to the song. And then as you align your thinking to the meaning in that song, especially if you're looking for that sense of well-being, calm, peace, happiness in your expression, then whenever you hear that song, wherever you are in the world, it will always bring you back to that intention and feeling you've placed on those words and that sound and that tune. Does that make sense? Isabel says music was such a huge part of Ben's life. I struggled to listen to music. Okay, Isabel, so I fully understand that perhaps that can be difficult, but maybe for you it's baby steps. So if you want to be more connected to Ben, I know you're very connected to Ben, but if you wanted to, you might want to choose one of his songs, or separate and just choose a song for yourself and put a meaning into that song that resonates for you, about you. And so it becomes your song. I think there is a song out there called My Song. But perhaps if you want to, we can have a chat about that at some point. I'd love to do that. Susan says, the only one is up, baby. Yes, I love that song. It's a good choice. Susan, if you start your day like that every day, which maybe you already do, I think you'll just have the most amazing day. No, the only way is up. Yes. And then I will have a think, says Claire. Good morning, Claire. Karen, I bounce around to run DMC. It's like that. Better check out the words though. Yeah, check out the words, because unless you can actually blank the words out, but our subconscious will hear the words. So don't think you can just focus on the tune. Your subconscious will focus on the words. So alphabet song. Lovely. Donna. Hakuna Matata. Oh, beautiful, Heidi. I need more time. I love music so hard to pick one song, but it would be more upbeat and dance type. Super. And Isabel, you found Hakuna Matata, so maybe you can hang on to that one. Yes. So guys, the other thing you can do from this is, as you evolve and develop over these 21 days, is to perhaps even begin to create a playlist. I use my iTunes as a place where I can create a playlist. So I have a selection of songs. My kids go nuts because I play them all the time. But these songs all together resonate with a feeling of well-being, with a feeling of empowerment within myself. And it kind of sets me in a way for the day that I don't think anything else could. And like all of you, I too love music immensely. And so I'm more than happy for you guys to all share some of the songs that you've come across as you've done your research in this post. So if anybody's really struggling, they might want to go and tap in and check out one of your songs and see if it resonates. I'll do the same. But yeah, start collecting a playlist, because in those times where life gets just that little bit stressful, okay, it's really such an easy thing to just go play on the playlist and it will just shift you. And that's artificial in the beginning, guys, but this is one time where we're going to really start putting in the good stuff so that it suddenly eventually becomes the normal way. But now it's a bit like we're changing, taking out the old and putting in some of the new stuff. So that's us for this morning. Have an amazing, amazing day. I'm going to do everything in my power to be on time tomorrow at 8 a.m. But as Susan knows, who's in this group, I'm doing the Ben Nevis Challenge for Charlie House, as I said, and we will be hopefully down at the bottom by 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. And this ain't going to be a pretty sight, but it is going to be a very celebratory experience. So I hope you're going to make it at 8 a.m. tomorrow to join me as we do the third step of our experience. That is all about self-love. So imagine you've got your 10 affirmations, you've got your song, and now we're going to start putting a bit of self-love in. How amazing is that? Well, I'm excited. I hope you are. And remember, ladies and gents, that if you have any questions, you want to ask me anything, or, as we go through this process, you're going to hit on a few things that come up for you as you start embarking on this activity. And if there is anything that you get stuck on, or you need help with, or you're concerned about how you're feeling, please drop me a private message and we will have a chat about it, okay? I don't want you sitting there in your own space feeling a bit weird and not knowing what to do with it. Saying that, that's not what this is designed for, to make you feel like that. But we don't know each other. I don't know you. I don't know your life. So if something is kicking off, that's what I'm here for. So private message me, or if you've got my number, WhatsApp me and we'll have a chat, okay? Don't let it, ponder. Thanks, guys, for all the well wishes. I will give you feedback tomorrow if you come on and see the state I'll be in. Isabel, I ain't no mountain high enough. Isabel, you've got some beautiful songs there, so very beautiful. Guys, it has been amazing. Go forth and do your 10 affirmations if you haven't already. And find that song and tell us what your song is. I will share some with you too. Have an amazing day and see you tomorrow. Bye for now.